Thanks for staying with us for this special report. With schools letting out soon and the 80s we saw earlier this week, many of us are itching for summer weather, but clearly Mother Nature has different plans this year.
Indeed. Tonight we're taking a closer look at what's in store for the next few weeks and the things your family needs to keep in mind as we count down to summer. Mike?
All right, so here we are a week from Memorial Day weekend, and plenty of people are having to change their plans. It's because of this, right? Warnings are going out to those who have reserved camping spots in places that are snow-packed, and some popular summer roadways usually ready for the holiday crowds are still covered in feet of snow. Mirror Lake Highway, Monte Cristo, even Guardsman Pass and the Alpine Loop all remain closed and unlikely to open before Memorial Day. The Nebo Loop from Maple Lake to Salt Creek is also shut down, as well as American Fork Canyon above Tibble Fork Reservoir.
Many campsites, especially those in those higher elevations, just aren't ready to go yet and could still be weeks before they are.
We still have a ton of snow up high. Above 9,000 feet, there's probably more than 4 feet of snow still on the ground. The snow could hang out until second week of July, and we will get into these campgrounds just as soon as we can.
Even once the snow melts, there's still a lot of work to do before campgrounds will be ready for Utah families.
The roads have been covered in snow. We have trees that fall every single year. We have trees that die every single year. So going in there, cleaning up the campgrounds, turning on water systems, getting the bathrooms clean, and really getting ready for the public to come and use it.
Best way to check on your campsites to give the campground or Forest Service a phone call or check wherever you made your booking.
But if you still do want to get outside for the weekend, remember to stay far away from the rivers and streams. With all that snow melting, most mountain waterways are raging, and they'll continue to be for several more weeks. If you see someone go in, remember, don't go in the water after them. Call for help and try to reach them with a rope or a stick.
Coming up next, Kevin breaks down our summer weather outlook for the weeks ahead. And we've got some secret spots in southern Utah that could replace your snowed out campsites. All right, so we know the next few days are going to be wet and cold and even bring some snow to places. But when will it start to really feel like spring and summer out there? Kevin, you have my full attention.
Hey, it already did. That's it. We're over. No more summer. Not true. I want to show you how much snow is up in those mountains. It's crazy. This is what's on the ground right now. We're talking 4 to 5 feet of snow in places. We just heard in a story earlier, there's a lot up there. But when you compare it to what should be on the ground this time of the year, Tony Grove, right where we're supposed to be. Monte Cristo, all right, we're above by 15 inches. Farmington Canyon and Strawberry, a couple inches up, but Trial Lake, 1.5 feet. Skyline Drive, 2.5 feet. Cedar Breaks, there's 3 feet more snow on the ground right now than what is typically on the ground in the middle of May. So what that means is there's a lot of melting to go, and when you're cold like we are right now, it makes it tough to melt any of that. Where can you go to find out how much water is coming down and how fast is it melting? Go to the KSL weather page, click on the top orange bar for the river flow tracker, and there you'll be able to watch all of these rivers, which ones are at their peak, which ones are forecasted to flood. You can see it all there in real time and keep track of what's coming out of our canyons. So the question is, what about the next 90 days? Well, the outlook for summer, June, July, August for temperature is a good chance of above normal temperatures throughout southwestern Utah, and really most of Utah has a chance to be above normal for warmth during the summer. What about precipitation? This is the interesting part. Almost the entire state also has a good chance to be above normal for precipitation during the month of June, July, and August. So a warm summer and a wet summer would continue the pattern of at least the wet stuff that we've been seeing. The trick is how fast is this all going to warm up, and how fast will those rivers go raging? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. But right now, there's lots of snow up there that's got to come down.
The great Kevin Eubank, thank you. If your northern Utah holiday plans aren't working out because of the weather, there's plenty of fun to be had in the outdoors of southern Utah.
Yeah, news specialist Lori Pritchard breaks down some of the off-the-radar places that are sure to wow without the crowds.
Oh, the great outdoors. Hiking, camping, fishing, and in several places, crowds.
People are recognizing how blessed we are and how easily accessible great recreation is all around the state.
Tom Adams heads Utah's Department of Outdoor Recreation. And he knows several great camping spots that still have a little breathing room. The Moab area fills up fast, but Adams recommends the phenomenally beautiful Dead Horse Point State Park.
They've just added more camping. They've added more yurts for those people that want to get into yurts.
You'll find more solitude in the Henry Mountains, about 70 miles east of Moab.
One of the last mapped mountain ranges in the lower 48, and it's still very remote when it comes to people camping there.
Zion National Park's incredible views draw huge crowds, but a 45-minute drive north takes you to the scenic Pine Valley Mountains.
There's a lot of wide open campground that you can partake in, and there's amazing activities in that mountain.
Utah's Southeast Corner has its gems as well. Adams recommends Hovenweep National Monument, and it's camping, hiking, and stargazing after dark. And just west of Monticello are the Abajo Mountains.
They overlook Canyonlands National Park.
In central Utah, Adams suggests the campgrounds at Huntington State Park and Millsite State Park.
Phenomenal, and some of the best OHV and side-by-side riding in the country, right?
And bonus, Millsite is one of several state parks that offer trailer rentals, no towing necessary. I've posted more camping spots, including several closer to Salt Lake, on KSLTV.com. Lori Pritchard, KSL 5 News.